Welcome back to my channel, guys. If you're not already subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications so that you never miss a video. Today, I'm going to be doing a vlog, but first, I wanted to give you guys an update on my Invisalign journey and my jaw surgery journey. I'm going to be talking about my current insurance woes. I'm going to be talking about getting spacers last week and also completing my Invisalign set, so make sure you stick around and watch the entire video. I finished my Invisalign treatment last week. Today is Monday, November 1st, and last week on the last day of my retainers, which was last week Monday, I went into the orthodontist to get spacers. Here. Got really up and close and personal for you, but those are little like surgical rubber bands that they put in between your molars so that they have enough space to put in like the brackets or something. I'm not really sure. He explained it to me, but I didn't really understand. And that's the first step before getting the braces. And then after the braces, I'll have them on for about 2-3 months and then I'll have my surgery. Like the whole process of insurance for this surgery is actually quite stressful. For one, most surgeons won't schedule the surgery unless they have an approval from your insurance company. So I got an approval from my insurance company, Aetna, right? I got it approved, everything was good to go. They said I could have the surgery in between 2021 and 2023. Everything was all good. Then I left that job. Now, some of you might be thinking, why didn't you just stay in that job until after you had the surgery? I could not stay in that job anymore, so I decided to leave and I got a new job. So at my new job, the insurance was not the best because I'm coming to learn that Blue Cross Blue Shield is my least favorite insured, that after Kaiser, because you can only see Kaiser doctors. And I also hate HMOs because you have to talk to your health management plan people before you can actually do anything. It's just a whole bunch of nonsense. Anyway, I had a new insurance with this new job and they actually denied the surgery. They said that they wanted, instead of doing a continuity of care, which means like it was already approved and they'll follow that, they'll continue the care. They said that that's not how it's qualified, that I'd have to resubmit under a non-provider, out-of-network provider. By that time, I left that job. I was only at that job for literally 3 months. I lasted exactly 90 days. And I had to leave for different reasons. If you haven't seen any videos about my career woes, go ahead and go check out my Career Savage YouTube channel where I talk more about my career and what's been going on with that. But anyway, I left that company. And I was consulting for a few months, which the past 2 months is what I've been doing. But recently, I've gotten a new opportunity with great insurance. The insurance that this company is the insurance that I had before. So now I'm just going through all like the background check and all those final stages for work. And then I'll be able to file the whole insurance process again. And when I called Aetna, they said all I'd have to do is give my updated user ID number under this new insurance plan, and then I should be good to go. So I talked to my surgeon and he said, fine, no problem. And they basically told me that I could schedule the surgery whenever I want, that I have to be in braces for about like a month or two before they do the surgery. So I'm gonna be in braces all of November and then ideally all of December. In their minds, it would be best for me to get the surgery in January, but I have some trips planned, so I think I'm going to push it to February. I know originally when I started this journey, I told you guys I was gonna be getting it in September. We are in November, so that did not happen. I'm not upset about it, you know, it kind of is what it is and I'm not gonna rush it. I also still am like really anxious about the surgery in itself. It just feels like such a big thing and you hear all these horror stories about surgeries. So that's what's kind of like has me on edge a bit, but you know, one step at a time. So right now, ideally, my surgery will either be end of January, early February, or maybe mid-January, depending on my schedule and getting things approved with my new job and stuff like that. The advice I would give anybody, if you're not like getting this surgery under your parents' insurance, is to just make sure that you're in a stable work situation before you start the whole process. I honestly think I've been quite delayed because of all my insurance issues. Maybe I could have had the surgery sooner, maybe they could have put me in braces sooner, maybe my Invisalign could have ended sooner. I don't really know. Right now I'm gonna see it as I'm on track. Monday when I got my spacers, I can tell you spacers are not fun and they kind of hurt. Every time I chew on this side, like it feels very sensitive. And this side I've kind of gotten used to it. but I'm really happy to be getting them out. I'm not looking forward to getting braces, but I will be vlogging that. So make sure you are subscribed to my channel so you know when I actually get braces. And then I'm gonna be doing videos about like what I'm eating, what I'm drinking. Coffee is one thing that's gonna be hard for me because I think I'm gonna go with the clear braces. I know. I think I'm gonna go with clear because it just seems like it might make the most sense, or maybe I'll just do metal. I don't really know. But if I get clear or white, coffee's a problem. And as of yesterday, I've decided I'm gonna be sober in terms of alcohol. So wine won't really be a problem. For me, I'm hoping that it won't be. But anyway, I just kind of wanted to provide you guys with that update in regards to what's going on with my insurance. But make sure you continue to follow me along my journey. I think this is when it's gonna start to get it's gonna get a lot more intense than it was before. And my bite, give you guys an update on my bite. It's gotten worse for me. And I say that it's gotten worse because when I'm biting, like I'm starting to chew the sides a lot more on my cheeks, which I already was doing. And also just like emotionally or mentally, I'm hating my smile more and more every day. And I know that this is something that they said happens. So that's something that I'm trying to deal with. I hate my side profile more now than ever. When people take pictures of the side of me and they show it to me, I get very irritated because I'm like, why would you do that? But most people don't even notice I have an underbite, you know? So it's just something that they don't realize. But having this stress now, or having this worry now for me, it makes me concerned about what's gonna happen after the surgery. How am I gonna view myself? How am I gonna feel? I guess we just have to wait and see. Anyway, make sure you guys stay tuned for my next video and follow me to my dentist. Bye guys.